Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to my kitchen. How are you all doing? Today, I'm making something unusual but absolutely delicious beef stew with dried fish. I know what you're thinking beef and dried fish, but trust me, this combo slaps differently, especially with white rice. So, let's get started. So here are the ingredients I'll be working with today. I have my bell peppers, my onion, my tomatoes, my chilies, and of course the beef and the fish. This beef was from my grandma's funeral. If you know anything about Nigeria, we're big on parties. And we had loads and loads of cows slaughtered for my grandma's funeral. And I just helped myself to some of this nice beef. A Nigerian beef has a unique taste and flavor, which is absolutely delicious. So first I started by placing all my pepper in the blender. I removed the seed from my bell pepper. Do that if you like. If you don't mind, you can blend everything together. If you notice, I'm using dried chilies in this pepper mix. This is because I always keep dried chilies at home as a backup in case I run out of fresh chilies, which is exactly what has happened today. I had just a tiny piece of fresh chilies left, so the dried chilies came in handy. So here are the fishes I'll be using. This is called dried panla, and also I brought this back from Nigeria. Also, what I did was to fillet the fish. It's already dry, so I tried to remove the bone from the center because I just don't want to go in with them all like that, because this will give me the opportunity to remove whatever is not nice inside it, and also gives me the opportunity to clean the fish thoroughly. But I was so lucky with this fish because it has a lot of fish eggs in it. If you've never seen fish eggs before, I will show that to you later. So this was what I did with the fish. Just break them in pieces, not too shredded, but at least still nice and visible enough. I know my children may not really welcome this idea, but I was still going to go ahead and cook this stew. But one thing I can tell you for free is they tried this stew. Of course, they didn't eat the fish because they don't like fish that much, right? But they were picking out the beef, but they told me that this was delicious. And I know for sure that the fish has also infused its own flavor into this stew. So here we go. This is what the fish eggs looks like. It's really nice and fascinating. Actually, every single piece of this fish had eggs in them, and this brought back good memories from my childhood. And here's another close-up of the beef that I'll be using. I've had to cut them into smaller pieces because they came in really, really big. Like I said earlier, they were already boiled and fried, so I don't have to do anything else. At this point, we've done most of the prep and it's time to put everything together. So I added some vegetable oil to my pan and came in with my blended pepper. I'm going to be boiling this down until the rawness has been removed, and later on I'll be adding my other ingredients. So while the pepper is boiling down, I would be getting started on my white rice. I'll be serving this stew with white rice, and I will be going ahead to cook my rice now. Let me know, do you wash your rice, or do you rinse your rice, or you don't? I've heard some people don't rinse as well, but I think it is very important to rinse your rice because you can see how dirty that water looks. So let me know in the comment section, do you rinse your rice or your team no rinse? After I had boiled the pepper down for about 15 minutes, it has reduced in quantity. I came in with my seasoning cube, and next I came in with my meat. Because this meat are still very tough because of the frying, so I had to add them in at this point. My stew looks dry because I'm not using tons of oil. If that is your preference, please go ahead and do you. I came in with some stock just to loosen up the stew again, and then I came in with my dry fish as well. Remember, this is also dried fish, so it's going to need to rehydrate as well. So at this point, I turn the heat down and I allow this to continue to simmer on low heat. If you've watched this video up to this point, you are super amazing. Please do not forget to like, leave me a comment, help me to share, and if you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button so that you get to know whenever I post another authentic homemade recipe like this. And there you have it, delicious fish and beef stew is ready to be served with my white rice. I couldn't have timed the time I started cooking my white rice any better because everything just came together nicely, very hot because I like to eat hot food. I don't know about you, I don't like cold food. My food has to be piping hot. And there you have it. This deliciousness is ready, and I can assure you it was super yummy and we couldn't all get enough of it. Hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Once again, thank you so much. Leave me your comments, help me to like, help me to share, and I will be seeing you in the very next one. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye bye.